Hi guys, Ross Bridgford here, co-founder and co-creator of EnergizeForLife.com, the biggest alkaline diet resource in the world, and welcome to the third video in your beginner's guide to the alkaline diet. In this video, I'm going to be walking you step by step through the exact actions that you need to take right now to rapidly get alkaline and to reach your health goals, and most importantly, enjoy the process. If you remember from my last two videos, I explained in simple terms what the alkaline diet is, how to avoid the biggest mistake people make, and then I went through exactly what you should eat and what you should avoid. Now in this third video I'm going to be bringing it all together and make it easy and simple to implement the alkaline diet. After you have finished this video you will know exactly what steps you need to take right now to get alkaline and stay alkaline for life. So let's get started right away. Now I've been given a lot of feedback after the first two videos that people want to know about supplements. So before we get into the tutorial part of this video, I just want to go over our philosophy on supplements so you know where to start. I know it feels like there are a million products out there and a million different brands, so I wanted to give you the top 5 supplements that I use on a daily basis. So if you do nothing else, you know where to start and what's most important. Of course, before I do that, I want to make it clear to you that fresh is best. Supplements are designed to supplement, not substitute. You should use supplements where there's a shortfall in your diet, not because you want to take a shortcut and you can't be bothered to eat healthy foods. So remember that fresh is best. And in my experience, it is possible to get the same effects without supplementation, but it's really hard and it does take dedication. So I personally use supplements as they're a really great safety net to ensure that every day, no matter what happens, I get enough alkaline minerals, nutrients, green foods, and really importantly, I get enough healthy oils. So here are the top 5 essential supplements that I recommend to everyone. Firstly, it's green drinks. Now, green drinks are a combination of powdered grasses, vegetables, low sugar fruits, sprouts, and a whole load of other plants. You can get straight wheatgrass or straight barley grass, but I personally prefer to have a combination green drink. They're highly alkaline, nutrient rich, and they most certainly give you an energy boost. They infuse your body with alkalinity and they help to buffer excess acids. So look out for green powders that are free from artificial sweeteners, free from mushrooms, from syrups and all forms of artificial flavouring. A lot of high street stores sell these sorts of green drinks that contain things like sweeteners and syrups and flavourings, so try to look out for those and avoid those if you can. Green drinks really are the cornerstone of the alkaline diet and they make a huge difference. So first up, I strongly recommend green drinks. In terms of the types of green drinks that I recommend, my personal favourites are Perfectly Healthy Mega Greens, PHRN's Green Superfood, and Dr. Young's pH Miracle Greens. These give me consistently great results and they taste fantastic. The second supplement on my list is pH drops. Now, as I mentioned in the first two videos, you should aim to make your water both alkaline and filtered, and there are various ways of doing this. Now, the very best way is to use a water ionizer, but when I'm on the go or travelling, pH drops are an excellent second method. pH drops are actually a supplement, and that's why I've included them here, and they're basically a solution of highly concentrated alkaline minerals that increases the pH of the fluid that they're added to. So when you add them to water, which is generally tap water around a pH 6.8 to 7, they generally increase the pH by around 1, so they get your water up to about a pH 8. Now I've made a whole series about alkaline water, so to find out more about this, just visit the link below this video and get my free definitive guide to alkaline water. This will go through everything and explain all your different options for making your water more alkaline. So my personal favourite pH drops are Dr. Young's Activator and PHRN's pH Booster. Thirdly is alkaline minerals or mineral salts. It is essential to give your body the alkaline minerals it needs to buffer the excess acids that come from our modern diet and lifestyle. The most important alkaline minerals to look out for are calcium, sodium, potassium and magnesium, and getting these in a salt or a bicarbonate form is really beneficial to the body. Personally, I absolutely love Dr. Young's 4 salts, and this ensures that I get an abundance of these essential alkaline minerals every single day. And this product is one of our most consistently loved, and some of the testimonials we've had from people using 4 salts have been absolutely incredible. So third on the list, alkaline minerals or alkaline mineral salts, and my personal favourite, Dr. Young's 4 salts. The fourth recommended supplement is an omega oil blend. Now, as I've previously mentioned in my other videos, most people are chronically deficient in omega-3. A Harvard study has actually shown that omega-3 deficiency is the 6th biggest killer in the United States. This nutrient is so essential to the body, but it is really, really hard to get enough of it through diet alone. Supplementing with omega-3 or an omega oil blend will change your health and energy dramatically. Studies have shown that adequate omega oil consumption can lead to incredible weight loss, and bodybuilders and sports people the world over will tell you that omega-3 is their most important supplement. My personal favourite is Udo's Choice Omega Oil Blend. And finally, I like to recommend a good broad range multivitamin and multi-mineral. I like to take a multi just to give me that double insurance against any missing vital nutrients. It just gives that really good safety net. So there are so many other supplements out there and they all play a part. There are supplements that can really help with specifics, and I like to recommend these for those specific either benefits that people want to get or symptoms that they're looking to move away from. For instance, there's colloidal silver, which is great for candida, Dr. Young's flavour salts, which is fantastic for cravings of sugar or carbs or tobacco. There's chlorophyll, which is great to get your greens on the go and give you your blood that boost and that regeneration. PHR's whole body detox, which is great for a detox. Clay, which can help to support a cleanse. Psyllium husks, which are brilliant for digestion. So they can all play a part. And if you want more help with this or more suggestions, please just email me on ross@energizeforlife.com or visit our support team and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. So now let's get on with the tutorial. Now that you've got all of the core info you need to make the alkaline diet a reality in your life, I'm going to give you the 7 steps to success. If you follow these 7 steps for the next 7 days, you're going to be feeling absolutely fantastic and will have a visible, noticeable movement towards your health goal no matter what it is. So let's get into it. Step 1 is hydration. I want you to drink the best possible water, but of course I don't want you to use this as an excuse if you don't have access to the best possible water just yet. So I definitely want you to be drinking water that is just okay, rather than not drinking any water at all. So the first step should be to download and read my free definitive guide to alkaline water by following the link below this video. And now I want you to do this. I want you to commit to drinking 3 litres of water in the next 24 hours and then aim to drink between 2 and 4 litres of good quality water every single day. This will make such a huge difference to your health. So of course, like I said, I want you drinking the best water you can get, but if you can't get that water right now, don't use it as an excuse. Just go up, fill up your glass from the tap and get hydrated. Step 2 is to go green. Now there are several ways to quickly go green. For instance, you could make sure that you drink 2 green drinks every single day. You could have a green vegetable juice every day. You could commit to just eating more vegetables, but my favourite is to get started, and that's exactly what I mentioned in video 1. I want you to start eating a salad with every single meal. This could either be that your main meal is a salad or that you have a side salad with every meal. Of course, I don't necessarily mean breakfast, but if you can aim for your lunches and dinners to have a side salad with that meal, that would be fantastic. So what this will mean is that while you're transitioning, you can still eat your normal meals and any other normal foods that you would have, but just have a salad on the side. And by a side salad, I don't mean the kind of side salad you get on the side of your burger at a pub. I mean a decent side salad that will give you at least 2 to 3 serves of fresh vegetables or salady type stuff with each meal. That way, if you have that with lunch and with dinner, you've easily smashed your minimum 5 a day of fresh vegetables. Step 3 is to eliminate, and this is where my message of transition really comes into its own. Of course, you do ultimately have to try and reduce all of the acid-forming foods in your diet, but I don't want you to do it all at once. I want you to take baby steps and go easy on yourself. So if you currently have these types of foods regularly, try to eliminate them one by one. For instance, you could commit that this week you're going to have just 1 coffee each day and cut out chocolate until the weekend. Then next week you could just try to have 1 takeaway that week. Then the next week you can swap out soda for water with fresh lemon squeezed in, and so on. And the more of these that you eliminate while you're increasing your intake of alkaline foods, the better you're going to feel, and more importantly than that, the less you're actually going to start to crave these foods. Those cravings will start to go away. So the big message here is don't try to do it all at once. And remember, Even when you're being perfectly alkaline in your perfectly transitioned place, you're still not saying goodbye to these foods forever. You're just saying you're going to treat them as a treat. So don't think you're taking your diet and your lifestyle in a direction that's ultimately different from where you want to be. You're still going to be able to enjoy these foods. You're just going to be much more in balance. And step 4 is smart supplementation. So think about the suggestions I made earlier in this video and really think about the areas of your diet that you need to support. Don't go over the top and order millions of products. Just stick with some of these core supplements that will make the biggest difference. Remember the 80-20 rule. Okay, so if I had to pick out just 2 supplements, and I really can't get it down to just one, I'm afraid, then it would be the greens and the oils. They would be the supplements that I'd recommend if you had to get it down to the absolute bare minimum. But if you can increase the quality of your water as well, whether that's through pH drops or a filter or an ionizer, that's fantastic. Then if you're having the greens and the oils, you're going to be feeling absolutely fantastic. Step 5 is to exercise. So yes, I'm afraid you do have to exercise, but just like with the last step, build up slowly. So unless you've got a specific goal to run a particular race or swim a particular course, just start by walking. Get yourself moving, get yourself outdoors. Doing a little bit each day is so much better than running yourself stupid on day 1 and then being too sore to get out of the house for a week. So I strongly recommend the book Slow Burn by Stu Mittleman for runners. And if you do want to go from being a non-runner to running 5k or 10k, I also really recommend the iPhone app called Get Running, and there's a link to that below this video. I also do recommend resistance training as well, but unless you're up and running, then just start with the simple stuff. Get yourself a base level of fitness, get the habit of exercising really ingrained into your lifestyle, then you can start to build on it. Now finally on this, I also think rebounding is absolutely fantastic, but again, just like with the water, that's a whole other guide. For now, just read the link below this video on rebounding. I promise it's worth it. Exercising will take everything else you're doing and make it 100 times more effective. There is nothing better to speed the elimination of acids from your body than good, solid aerobic exercise in fresh air. So get out there, get moving, get walking, just get yourself going and start to build the habit of exercise into your lifestyle. Step 6 is juicing, because buying a juicer is the finest investment you will ever make. And consuming a fresh, green vegetable juice every single morning is the single most powerful thing you can do to reach your health goals. I know this might sound a bit intimidating at first, but if you include half an apple or some carrots or some beetroot with your fresh vegetables for the first few weeks, it makes it really quite sweet and much more drinkable. Then, after you've got used to the taste, just start to transition away from those sugary foods and make it just a pure green vegetable juice. Again, it might sound a bit intimidating to do this every single day, so don't be silly. Don't try and do it every single day to begin with. Do it every other day or twice a week, and then once you start to get used to it, and I tell you what, once you start to experience the benefits from it, your brain will be telling you this is smart, this is something I want to do every day, and you'll find yourself really enjoying it. So the types of things I juice include cucumbers, spinach, lettuce, celery, ginger, kale, broccoli, really anything that's green that's in my fridge, except for things like spring onions. Believe me, I made that mistake once, never again. So when you're juicing these green vegetables, this abundance of fresh alkaline nutrition will give you a massive energy hit, and it will really set you going for the day. Just one of these juices will give you more than your 5 serves of fresh veg for the day. So just imagine how great you'll be feeling knowing that you've hit your minimum 5 before you've even left the house in the morning. I promise you there's no better way to start the day than with a fresh green vegetable juice, the perfect alkaline hit. And the final step, step 7, is simply to celebrate and reward yourself. After every single achievement, you really have to reward yourself. It sends a really powerful message to your brain to keep doing the good stuff. This is really powerful. So after day 2, day 5 and day 7, have a celebratory meal or a reward treat. It won't undo the hard work that you've done, and it will remind your brain that you're not restricting yourself. And this is really important, because when your brain thinks that you're restricting yourself, it actually makes you crave the things you're not supposed to have even more. So don't let this happen. Go out, reward yourself, have a lovely meal out with your family or with your friends, go out and let your hair down, reward yourself. That's really important. Another option that I've found that works really well with people when I transition them onto the alkaline diet is to have a cheat day once per week. One day where you can eat or drink anything. You can have a total blowout once per week. This works really well. So reward yourself emotionally too, measure your progress and really celebrate your wins. Get your friends involved, get your family involved, let them know that you're rewarding yourself and you're giving yourself a treat for doing something that's really important to you, and just feel good in yourself. Have a great day. Just give yourself that massive pat on the back. I can't overemphasize how important it is to celebrate and reward yourself, so don't miss this vital step. And that's it. I hope you've loved watching this beginner's guide to the alkaline diet as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you've got any questions at all, please feel free to email me on ross@energizeforlife.com or come by and visit me on our Facebook page at facebook.com/energizeforlife. It would be a massive help to me if you can click the like button below this video. I'm really trying to spread the word about the alkaline diet as far and wide as possible and reach out to as many people as possible. So this would be a fantastic help to me. It would make my day. Come by, say hi to me on Facebook, drop me an email. I'd love to hear from you. And until then, stay healthy, stay alkaline. I hope you've enjoyed this video series and I'll connect with you soon.